You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Hey, Vaughn. How's it going?
That was
Cookie.
Cookie.
Pirate's
Cooks.
Chariot. Oh, I really want charms for this.
Is there like a psychological concept that like fascinates you?
The ones from 999 and VLR, I find pretty believable and fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of the like kind of, well, I don't want to spoil stuff for you because you haven't played all the way through those.
Not yet.
So
Is there a way you can be broad about it and share it with the people?
I mean, it has to do with kind of like a collective consciousness kind of thing. It's kind of
Like
what
a human conscience?
kind of what it's based on, yeah.
Okay.
But I couldn't really say much more than that without spoiling stuff for you. But I find that extremely fascinating,
Okay.
especially in VLR. I'm very excited for how Zero Escape 3 is going to handle it all. Because that's kind of like the main link between those two games is that concept.
When is it going to come out?
It's coming out next month. It's coming out, or maybe this. I should probably say this month, depending on when this is going to air. It comes out in June. It could be out already.
Oh, really? It could be out already? Oh, when?
Yeah. When people are listening to this conversation, yeah, it's quite possible.
Too many meta.
Yeah. Let's see. We don't have anything else to put on this thing. We need Endurance, Thunder, Holy, Beast, and Sky. So should we put this thing on here that raises Sky a bunch?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's Endurance. Sweet. We picked up some Endurance, I guess. Thunder and Holy. Wait, we have that on one of the rings. I'm gonna grab that from one of the rings.
Oh.
Or at least I think we do. Let's see. Customize. Oh, that's Fire and Ice. Fire. Let's just remove that. Wind. Dang it. So we don't have what I thought we had.
Nothing. You see that on the right?
Yeah. Let me make sure. Let me make sure we don't have anything equipped on something of hers. No. Okay, we'll check Cookie. What you got, Cookie?
Look.
Tell me you got something. Endurance and attack. We'll let him keep those. He's earned it, I guess. Well, I guess we can just build it up anyways. I don't think there's any reason not to, or I mean upgrade it. I don't think there's any reason not to. Of course, what we could do is leave the abs full, because we can buy the Thunder and Holy stones. I'll just go ahead and upgrade it.
Yeah, we'll get back there.
Yeah. Because it's just a waste of abs not to upgrade it. How we doing? That help us any? Nope, same stuff. Alright, cool.
I was going to say, so I've been fascinated recently since, or for like the last week. Since I heard, I guess we're going to talk about hearing something on NPR again.
Uh-oh.
They were talking about...
It's not going to get political.
No, it was not. They were talking about, like, a couple different famous psychologists who were talking about, like...
Dude, look how much our weapon HP went up. Sorry to interrupt, but our weapon HP is 70 right now.
It went up...
Wasn't it like 50 something? Or like 50 even?
63 or something like that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Holy crap. She got wrecked by that.
At last glance, I think it was like 63 or 64.
NPR.
There were... So it was talking about, like, this concept called, like, flow, which is when...
Yeah, you were mentioning this.
In TP, I think. Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper, high definition.
Nice.
And they were... So it's like when you... It's like okay, when you've, like, gotten to a point where you have, like, mastery over a skill, such as, like the first example they used was, like, playing the piano, or, like, composing music, where, like, where there's multiple people who, like, are regarded as to be masters of whatever skill or trade or ability, and like that they all independently describe it to be like to like have some sort of like out of body experience where like you get to a point where like you're in like the suspended state of existence where like the action becomes like everything, and like you're not thinking about like hunger or like, you know, human needs or like a job, but like you're thinking about the actual activity, and it's like absorbs all, because like so there was
all of your consciousness is being funneled into.
Yeah, where like so the example the psychologist used was like, okay, you can only hold a conversation, like anything beyond like having a single focused conversation like gets to be too much for the human brain to like, because like you can't listen to two people talking to you while listening to the radio or TV or some other, you know, it just gets too like to be too much where you can't independently keep up with all three things. And so like they described it as
crap. We can't finish this floor. I can't tell if that's an Atla or not. I think it is. But yeah, we don't have any way to bring back
so we can't get
Charms.
in there.
Yeah, we can't get in there.
Sorry, Charms, we let you down. But she'll be back.
Yeah. Continue your story.
So, like, they were like saying it was similar to that, where like, you know, complex things like the example they kept going to was just like writing music or playing music at a high level was like where it would engross whoever's doing it so much that like there is no room, like mentally there's no more capacity to think about, you know, like human needs or like their surroundings or where they are or what they're doing.
Right.
And like
I get it.
So like there is no body anymore. It's like literally just the action happening, and it's like that's fascinating to me.
That's
where
pretty
like
cool.
where like the mind can literally forget about everything else and like get lost in something that's not like a natural human function.
Right. Yeah, that is interesting. I have the opposite of that. Like, I play in a band where
like everything is thoughtful, like for you.
No, like,
like
where
everything
I can't function normally without concentrating on multiple things at once. Like my brain will not allow me to only concentrate on one thing. Like I'm so entranced, or like entranced is the wrong word. I'm so ingrained to the process of multitasking that I can't not multitask.
Like consciously multitasking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I play in a band where I sing and I play guitar at the same time, and it takes a lot of coordination because a lot of times I'm doing completely different rhythms in the two instruments, and I'm trying to concentrate on both of them to like make sure I'm doing it to the best of my ability and add extra flair and flavor and improvise a little bit here and there, so it's not all just muscle memory.
Yep.
And then on top of that, usually when I'm like rehearsing with the band or playing a gig or something, I'm also like thinking about something else that's completely unrelated.
Or like the crowd, or like things.
And you're paying attention to what's going on around you.
Yeah.
So it's like at least 3 things, probably more at once. And I don't know how I could focus on just one of those. But it would be an interesting experience.
I think it's probably possible that it could come from a lot, like more than one thing simultaneously.
Like you could reach flow and more than
From a
one action at a
combination of things,
time.
possibly. Yeah. I mean, it was like a 10-minute story, and they didn't go.
Okay.
I'm not an expert.
Is it like a little TED talk or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It was cool though.
I'm sure it was. It sounds quite neat.
What's up with this music box?
I don't know. We probably have to find like a crank or something. I don't like you. I don't like any of the enemies. This dungeon was not made for loops. They like really want you to use a ranged character all the time in this dungeon. Because it's like...
We just want to truck through with
Yeah,
loops.
because we want to make this sword better. It's just like, yeah, every enemy like backs away from you and dodges and blocks.
Yep.
And it's just not good to fight with.
And shoot stuff at you.
Yeah, and then the enemies themselves have projectiles too a lot of times. Ah, she's too slow to fight this guy. Her attack, I mean. She's gotta peek around corners. She's gotta be sneaky. Stealthy. Yeah. Alright.
Yep.
Let's repair that ring. Wouldn't want to break it. We need people to know that we're together. We need people to see the bond, see the promise
Yeah.
on your finger. It's very important.
It'd be really cool if this game had, like, visually changing armor or something like that.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of other level 5 games took that on immediately after this.
Okay.
Yeah. Dark Cloud 2 has that. Rogue Galaxy has that. Oh god, that guy coming around that corner was pretty creepy. He's all bouncy and shit.
I'm gonna get you.
And Dragon Quest 8 had that. I think Ni no Kuni has it too.
Okay.
So, interesting that you brought that up.
Well, good addition, level 5.
Yeah. There's
This
literally
game's pretty good, though.
there's literally nothing that level 5 has done that is not good.
Like a base level of good.
Right.
Upwards, yeah.
Really upwards. Like everything that level 5 has produced, in my opinion, is
Was this the first?
is well above average. This is the first level 5 game.
Okay, so they're not like a super old school.
No, they have not been
Publisher.
around forever.
Developer.
But I mean, they've been around a long time.
PS2, I mean, I guess the PS2 at this point is...
over 15 years. Yeah.
I forget that the PS2
PS2
is
is
now old.
ancient history. I mean, PS5 on the horizon. So,
And what is the NX gonna be?
what is the NX going to be?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that tomorrow on
On
the
the
Backlog,
boys.
boys. How about
Tomorrow
that?
on the show.
Because I got some thoughts for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are they... Well, are they gonna be positive or negative? I don't even know. But we're gonna find out.
For now, we're just going to sit in this water and slowly acclimate so that we can eventually put our
Achieve.
giblets underneath the water and
Achieve
not
flow.
have it hurt.